Quack.
Quack.
It kills me to say I will leave tonight, 'cause this won't be the last time I say goodbye.
I'm getting tired. It's why my jokes are starting to decay.
I know times are getting harder, but my love for you is real, and the distances are farther, and sometimes it's hard to feel, but there's no way that I'm letting go. Grab my hand and we'll take this real slow. I hear you cry for the love of my dear.
Quack.
It's what I did unfairly, took myself away. It's true, you don't know me, betrays me. Don't erase me. I'm alone, but I can see the night, yeah. Can't imagine how it ever would've worked out. I'm alone, but I can see the night, yeah. See the night, yeah. I can see the now, say. I'm alone, but I can see the night, yeah. Can't imagine how it ever would've worked out. I'm alone, but I can see the night, yeah. See the night, yeah. I can
Hello, lovely misfits! Welcome on into the first Tuesday of the month, which also this month happens to be the first of the month. Hi, Sarah. Thank you so much for that host. I hope you're doing all right today. Yes, Jax, welcome on in. How have you been? Welcome, welcome, welcome. So, I don't know about all you folks, but today was kind of a clusterfuck. I always thought that Monday was the worst day of the week, but pretty consistently lately, Tuesdays have been pretty bad. So, you know, you had your CT scan earlier, so riddled with anxiety. Oh, that's what you were having done today. And Twang, welcome on in. How are ya? CT scan early. I didn't know what you were having done today. I knew you were having some sort of test. But you also made a red bubble, so you're happy. Yay! I think I saw the red bubble thing shortly before I went live, but I didn't have time to actually pop on in and check it out. But, Puddle, welcome on in as well. And Serena, my dear. Still alive. So that's something. I feel that on all levels. Mental, physical, spiritual, all of it. See, it was your petrous apex bone to see if the growth had become cancerous. Ah, so how long until you know is the real question. How long until you get your answers? So you've been pretty good. Life got crazy for a bit. You're able to hang out in streams again. So that's awesome. How have I been? I've been all right. Renvi, welcome on in, my dear. How are you? You weren't completely screwed with the math assignment. Yes, did you get it done? And was there an extension made on it? Is the other question. Let's see. Well, if you knew how to read the scans, you could have the results now because you have physical copies, but you gotta wait for the appointment. Fair. Okay. That I figured that'd be the case, but you know, sometimes they look at things, you know, like with broken bones. They look at something right away. They're like, "Oh, look, it's broken. Here, let's go get you a cast." So I know I've had a CT scan and I've had an MRI, but I don't remember which one was done on my head and which one was done on my uterus area, because I had an ovarian cyst burst about a year and a half ago. No, not a year and a half ago. Wow, no, that was when I had a surgery done. Brain, like 3 or 4 years ago, something like that. I had an ovarian cyst burst, and they had to do something in there to see if there was any additional damage or anything else going on. And then the one on my head, I know it's not very noticeable, but I've got a scar right here from some sort of infection I had that they weren't sure if it was like a growth or something else going on, so they had me do another thing. So I can't remember which one's which because I've had both. An MRI 12 years ago on your head, which is how you found out about the growth. Ah. Okay, MRI are usually done for ovaries. Okay. Yes, but the thing was due, but the assignment was open for submission until 8:30 today. Excellent. So you got it in, Puddle. That's awesome. Scars are badass. Yeah. I have never once complained about my scars because you know what? I find them pretty darn fun because they all tell stories. I've still got a few small scars on my arm right here, which you can't see right here. From my brother when we were kids. He used to just dig his fingernails into my arms when we were fighting. I've got one on my thigh that it's blue. It's like a permanent blue and there's a big old dimple there. And that one I got when I was figure skating. I figure skated for like 1 year. And I fell on the ice and somehow my right leg crossed over to my left so that on the outside part of my mid left thigh, the back of the right skate hit it and kind of like made a puncture wound. That was fun. So, you know, and those are major ones. I mean, I've got countless others that come and go. I used to have a burn scar along here, but that one actually has faded, which is nice. Hello, Vampiric Yoda. How are you? Still have a scar on your knee from the one time you tripped. You were 5. See, and some of them stay with you your whole life. Others stay with you, you know, only for a short time. What does my tattoo say? My tattoo says, and when the wind didn't blow her way, she adjusted her sails. Ugh, words are hard. And the second S in sails is a teeny tiny little sailboat. So I'll see this human IRL, and you have never noticed a scar on Cordy. This is news to you. I mean, it's there. It's like I can feel it because it goes whoop. I've got plenty of small scars along here because of eczema, but never seen it. What else? I mean, I've got surgery scars right here because I had a cyst there that they took out when I was in middle school? Maybe high school? I don't remember which. So, anyway. But today was kind of a shit show, but we made it through, which is the important part. Got to meet my boss's new boss today, too. She seemed pretty cool. She was at least wearing her mask around the office, which I was thankful for. Don't know how you don't have any scars or marks. You're literally the clumsiest person out there, forever falling and hurting yourself in some way or another, and yet nothing. Hey, don't even worry about that. So, yeah, like, scars are nice, but, like, don't go out of your way to get them. If you don't have any, there is nothing wrong with that. Seriously. And then, of course, I've got my fair share of stretch marks, mostly on my, bicep areas and my belly area, because puberty was not kind to me. You were fortunate enough. Hello, Zan. You were fortunate enough never to have broken a bone in your life. I have never officially broken a bone. I'm pretty sure I fractured a toe once. I may have chipped this thumb a few weeks back. A bone here because it still hurts to touch. But yeah. I have no official broken bones. You're the queen of mystery bruises. Wake up, hold up, what's that? Same here with bruises. You were in the fucking grocery store before, and there were these two buff as fuck dudes not wearing masks, and you stared them down. The shorter one tried fucking staring you down, and it did not work. Yes! That is badass, Sarah. I love it. Oh, you're not jealous? Just kind of shocked. You might be magic. You never know. Only thing you've broken was your nose, and the bridge of your nose is now flat from it. Aha. I'm surprised I never broke my nose or anything, because I was a goalie in soccer, and I took plenty of knees and elbows to the face. Never even got a bloody nose, so I'm kind of surprised, to be honest. Not afraid of you just because you have muscles. You're shorter than my 5'2" boyfriend. Yeah, unfortunately, most of the people in my office are not completely anti-mask, but they don't see the point of it while they're sitting at work all day with the same people. And while I don't wear mine at my desk because I am more than 6 feet with full cubicle walls away from other people, I do have a ribbon running across my doorway so that nobody enters my cube without their mask. And then any time, even if it's just to grab something off the printer, if I leave my desk to do that, I always put a mask on. So, favorite scars are the ones where your extra fingers were removed when you were itty bitty. Aww. How many? Did you have, what, 2 extra fingers, Serena? Fell down a flight of stairs and broke a toe. No marks on the outside. Ah. And I've actually got a cyst on inside of one of my ankle bones on my right leg. Here's your dog. Jesus. On a skateboard, her nails hurt. You have like 5 cuts on your right foot. Oh, man. You played soccer, but physics were on your side for tumbles. You were the one crashing into someone else, so they got the brunt of the damage. And the only real scar you have is one across your neck. Dare I ask, Sarah? And if you're not comfortable sharing, by all means. Oh, bike accident. Okay. Whew, okay. Scared me there for a second. Yeah, I was playing on a rope swing as a kid. Leanne!
People are coming to the castle.
The Dark Knight Vlogs, welcome on in. Thank you for the follow, and welcome to the Lovely Misfits. I totally got thrown off. Oh, I was on a rope swing when I was a kid, and I almost actually got hung. Not on purpose. It was just the way things worked out. It was kind of terrifying. So I had rope burn across my neck as like a 5 or 6 year old child. Yeah, that's not terrifying. See, extra pinky fingers and another finger they fuse together with your left thumb. Oh, that's kind of neat. You do not play IRL Hangman. Okay, it wasn't on purpose. It wasn't on purpose. It was just a freak accident that happened when I was a kid. I was 5 or 6. It's not like I went, hee 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 hee, this is a good thing. No, no. I was playing on a rope swing with like 2 friends and just shit hit the fan somehow. Don't you give me that no excuses. Otto misses his daddy. His daddy has a lodge today. So my husband is a Freemason, and he has lodge tonight, which is why we do our editing streams the first Tuesday of the month. So that way I'm not missing out on any together time. So, okay, what the heck? What have you arrived to? Oh, we were talking about scars. And Sarah had mentioned a scar across their neck. And it was from a bike accident. And it reminded me of the time where I was on a rope swing when I was a little kid and I almost got hung. Not on purpose, not for any wrongdoing of anyone aside from maybe parents not paying close enough attention. But yeah, I had rope burn on my neck from that. So, goes to sit in corner. You're grounded now? She pulled out the no finger point. Yeah, and as for physically broken, I've got a bum right knee. I have a weak MCL that I've tried strengthening through exercises. It doesn't seem to work, so it kind of destabilizes my right knee. I have to be careful of how I place things. My shoulder's still messed up. I have a doctor's appointment for my diabetes tomorrow. However, I'll probably be bringing up the shoulder thing tomorrow as well. As of right now, my thumbs are still a little fucked up, but those are healing and they're functional, so. And yeah, I think that's about it. You have a scar on your finger, you cut the tip of your ring finger off. Oh no, how'd you do that? Could you imagine if we shared how we're mentally or emotionally broken? Yeah, that would be a very tough topic. First grade, you'd get a nosebleed during phonics, the exact same time of day, you'd get a nosebleed. Severe motion sickness. You had to visit the nurse to get ginger gum to stop you from throwing up. Count down the seconds when you got a nosebleed. Oh my god, that's ridiculous, Puddle. Hey, your diabetes appointment is Thursday. Yeah, I have to be at my doctor's at like 7:30 tomorrow morning. And, excuse me, it's a half hour to 40-minute drive depending on traffic. Oh, dishes, really? Was it just an accidental you went to reach for some knives and one of them was pointing the wrong way? You got plenty of those scars? Well, pretty sure Puddle is an X-Men. Most of your emotional traumas from your narc mother. You still got your sister and you cut off the bus for throwing up. Oh no. Meerkat, welcome to stream. How are you today? Sorry, I've got a... Oh, that's an adorable frickin' emote, dude. I don't think I've seen you use that one before. Those are so cute. You were just doing dishes and you cut on a cheese. Oh, a cheese grater. Ooh, yeah, that must have bled like a mother. Shoot. That is really early. Yours is right after all your classes are done. Yeah, I do it early in the morning because I have to work 9 to 5. And for me, even though I don't have to fast for the A1C test, I like to fast just to be sure that everything comes out pretty good, because I know that they do just do a dip test into it as well. But yeah. All right. But yeah, you guys are making today a lot better. Just seeing all your faces, I guess, for lack of a better term, in chat, it just makes me all warm and fuzzy inside. So many emotes, hard to find everything. Well, there is a search function, you know, Meerkat. So if you're looking for an emote from a specific person or just a specific feeling, usually you can type love and like 5 of them will pop up at least. You're just gonna hide in the corner? You don't have to hide in the corner. You had to take your housemate to the hospital a couple months ago because the knob took off the end of his finger while cutting cheese. Oh no. When my ex-boyfriend and I first moved in together, it was literally his first time living away from home. And I was away at college, but I was, you know, I helped him move and everything. And like, so the first night he's in the apartment, we're actually cooking dinner. He slices into his finger with a brand new sharp knife. Guess what we don't have yet? Band-Aids and Neosporin or anything like that. So guess who had to, like, you know, we grabbed toilet paper because we didn't even have paper towels. Grabbed toilet paper to hold pressure onto it while I ran down the street because I didn't have a car at the time and his was not easy to drive. It was manual and I didn't know how to drive that yet. So I had to run like a half mile down the street to the closest Rite Aid and grab, you know, Band-Aids and everything, so. Dumb bitch juice. Oh my god. It'd be easier if you could delete emotes. It would, but unfortunately. Yeah, I like the dumb bitch juice. That's interesting. What else? Paper towel and duct tape. Yeah, well, we didn't have paper towel, and I don't know if we had duct tape. But best part was when you asked him what he did to the end of his finger, he said he just didn't know what to do with it, so he threw it in the bin. What? No. How much of his finger did he cut off? We're just talking about morbid things here. Yeah, my dad. Hello, Dad. My dad is an expert at cutting fingers off. I remember
Got one that can see.
it was my kindergarten year. I remember because he ended up going on field trips with me because he was off work. He worked at a screen printing place. They print shirts, hats, whatever. And he was making a frame. At least this is to my recollection. He can correct me, clearly. And he was using a table saw and ended up, I think it was totally detaching his index finger and then detaching most of his middle finger. It was just hanging by a little bit of sinew. And they fully reattached him. He just can't make a proper fist anymore. Miter saw. Okay. Big power tools. I was a lighting designer. I never used any of the other stuff. The labs have to be done. You don't fast from often, but you had to do that when some of the research centers up in Boulder and Denver asked for help. They usually pay for diabetics that offer to do it. Oh, that's nice, Jax. See, on a good half centimeter. Okay, so yeah, that's ooh. Well, can't put it back on. No point in keeping it. Middle finger was cut nearly off and shaved the side of. Oh, okay, because you were pushing this way. Okay, I had them flipped. A mite saw sounds super tiny. Wasn't enough to worry about stitching back on, but a pretty good chunk. Yeah, that is a pretty good chunk of meat. Table saw accident was just a few years ago on a table saw. Wait, did I know that about that one? Because I don't remember that one. Or I probably do and I forgot. Wait, guys, wait, what? What, Remby? What? Oh, okay, I remember that now. Just the tip of your right end. Don't care how much a finger is left, you're sewing it back on. I feel like you're gonna make a short finger joke anyway. But no, I've never almost cut anything off. I mean, like I said, I've had plenty of hits to the face in soccer and, you know, just nothing too big like that. It's a rite of passage for men in our family. Did Greg almost do something like that, or Kyle? Because, I mean, Kyle hasn't been around, like, saws or anything most of his life. And I don't know about Greg. Kindergarten, you were playing ball with your classmates, decided to come push you onto the blacktop, cut your knee, cuts on both of your palms. I've done that from falling off my bike and stuff. Person you didn't cry, you reported to the teacher, sucked it up, went inside. There was blood on your worksheet. Oh my gosh. And the teacher got pretty darn annoyed with you and your mindset of don't cry, suck it up. Oh geez. My grandfather once cut one of his fingertips off. You've cut. Greg almost lost his finger in a banding machine at the I didn't hear that. Hello. About Greg, I didn't hear that. Holy shit. All right, so we just need Kyle to almost cut a finger off and we'll be all set. I don't have to worry. Jeez. Neat. All right, thank you for the lurk, Meerkat. You tried to keep it from most of us. I don't understand why that man is so secretive about everything, but that's something for another private conversation. This is fine. Come here, Kyle, play with these knives. I mean, I could go get him. He's actually home tonight. He's over in the other room. Bans all of chat. Okay. So, you're highly enjoying this already, and and I'm not even playing a game tonight, Serena. You got me on just chatting all night. Now tonight we are starting our video editing, so we're gonna be watching through some clips in a little bit here. You guys are gonna let me know what you like, what you don't like. Well, not necessarily what you don't like. You can stay quiet on that. And then we're gonna start putting everything together, which I'll need your input for. But for right now, we're just kind of sharing stories, which I'm kind of enjoying. Best part was how he told you. He came up to your room and calmly asked where the plasters might be. He said you're not sure, and he casually added, I've just cut off the end of my finger. I don't know what to do. Your reaction was to laugh, tell me he's a dickhead, then head down to the kitchen to find a knife with blood-soaked block of cheese. Oh my god. You'll be intermittently lurking as usual. Thank you, Dad. I very much appreciate that, and I completely understand. It was at 1 p.m. on a Sunday afternoon, so you continue to tell him how much of a tit he was for the next 5 hours. Oh, man. Twang, that sounds... I mean, it's terrible for your roommate. I mean, no doubt about that, but however... Your reaction is best. Your reaction is totally best. I did not turn on my lights. Hold up. Let me mute my mic while I scooch in because I know I'm going to hit my desk. There we are. All right. Obviously took pictures of the bandaged hands to share with all his friends and family. Well, I would certainly hope so. All right. Okay, so what do we say we start watching some clips? For those of you who have not been here for the beginning of an editing stream before, the way this works is, in general, we watch all the clips from the month with it, which I have downloaded to the PC. We go category by category, so we're going to start with Control because it's alphabetical. We'll watch them all while you folks are watching. Let me know in chat which ones you like, but don't just say this one because latency is a thing. We all have different connections, so just let me know in chat with something notable about it. Like if I mention something about, you know, a chest burster or a toilet or something, say the one with the chest burster or the one with the toilet. You know, just something notable from it so I can take down the notes on what ones we're looking for to add into the video. So I will be muted. I will not be on screen. When we start editing, I'll be down here. So, but I'm gonna go invisible here in just a few moments. So yeah, the clip name's visible. Unfortunately not. Because I don't think I can add these all to, like... No, it doesn't let me open all of them with, like, VLC or anything. Like, I can open individual one. Oh, that is not what I wanted to hit. Just tell me the clip's fine, Malwarebytes. Yeah, no, not right now. And yes, I know I need to update you, okay? Yeah, if I do open with, I can open it with all these things, but if I try to, you know, choose more than one, it doesn't let me open with. So, unfortunately, they're not. I wish they were. Although maybe, hold up, let's try something real quick. Maybe... Nope. Okay, I was hoping it would show up here on the top bar, but that is not the case. It shows here, but then it disappears, and it doesn't show up for everyone because they play in order. So. Anyway. I am going to make the music go away for the moment. If my Stream Deck wants to, there we go. Cooperate is the word I was looking for. I will be muted, but I will be here. Obviously able to see you folks in chat. Got my spreadsheet open and ready. Also, no injuries in the story. Sorry, didn't mean to bump you guys. Second grade, New Jersey mindset, move into Florida. It was hellish. Q first friend and you call her F1. She just looked like, what the fuck, Petal, and asked what it was because you were a dumbass and didn't know what the hell it was called other than Blacktop. Oh, gotcha. So there was a little bit of cultural differences there. Names for things and such. Yeah, because down in Florida, I would imagine that Blacktop gets super duper fucking hot. So, yeah. But yes, okay. I am gonna go disappearing now. Once I find my webcam on OBS, here we go. Boop, gone. So yes, again, just let me know by saying something about it, and I will get it recorded onto the thing. Is volume up all the way? It is. And, well, here we go. Astral blip. Blippity bloppity bloop.
We will be sending the patient for x-rays and... What the fuck is that thing?
Oh.
Right out of him. Call Black! Get Marshall!
Well, he got aliened. That sounded like a chest burster to me. I don't know about you. This is the collapsed department? Okay. Oh, it definitely is collapsed. Hello. Oh, okay. Makes sense from a gameplay standpoint. Story-wise, not so much. It does. I agree. But then again, you need Come on. You need to go back to Emily and be like, yo, I may or may not have messed shit up, so... God, that's trippy. That, like, gives me the danger tingle at the base of my spine when I fall that far, even in a video game. Really? Yes! I like this. I like these Easter eggs. Oh, damn. Okay. Yeah, okay. I'm not a complete dolt. Only a little bit. Aw, this bathroom's disappointing. Jesse and me followed the dung monkeys to the cave. What a gang name. Dung monkeys. Dung monkeys. Okay. There was... I mean, there's this theory out there that, streamers actually don't have ears, that these are actually a part of our body. But I'd like to disprove that myth. Here. Oh, I have ears. Monday. Hey Google, tell me a joke.
Why did the school kids eat their homework? Because their teacher told them it was a piece of cake.
Everything is cake. I wonder if there's hidden areas over here. Hold on, I gotta break more windows. Oh, no. Damn it. Okay, I guess we're falling. We are searching for lore here. Foot gossip? I'm sorry, what? Hello, my feet gossip at night, and now I have to wear shoes to bed. Sincerely, me. Okay. Eye rolling and testify.
Wait! It's not even plugged in!
Oh no! Okay. Alright, Brooke, we're good. I know, right? So the purple, obviously the red's gonna be at the fingertips, correct? Am I a smart cookie? Do I get a gold star? I want a gold star. Die! Ah!
I need to stop being surprised by all the weird shit in this place.
Whew, okay. We got it!
And the Bureau did what the Bureau does. They used it. And they found...
Wa-ba-da-da-da-dum.
They opened the door up to the hiss. That's the only...
Nice to see a director out in the field.
It's because I'm hands-on, bitch! Safe employees are happy employees! Nope, he's still alive. He is a hardy motherfucker. Okay. To, land in the water. Oops. Oh, I thought that was my gun. That was his gun going off. 1. Add your bank account details. 2. Watch your account run dry. 3. Realize your mistake. You went food shopping. Ooh. Want to be followed by people who don't contribute to your stream and don't help your channel grow? Go to www.totallynotascam.com and buy now. Want to become famous? Just send me your credit card number and expiration date and 3-digit code on the back. Also, anyone ever want to be famous? Nope, not today. Okay, maybe today. Maybe just a wee bit today. 9. Yeah, that's...
I wish my leaves were as pretty as yours.
Jesse has leaves, confirmed. Because that's going to be your sound command is exclamation point, Leanne. Da 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 da. Hi. Oh, I'm human. I'm glad somebody thinks I am. Oh, okay. Heck yeah, we're going back to the Ocean View Motel. Let's go.
Do we know each other?
Oh?
This feels familiar.
What's down here? Oh, that's a neat trick. That's never actually happened before. I'm actually mildly impressed. Okay. Hey, look, oh, I thought I had a new skirt. Yeah, got it back. Excuse me, you're being rude. Rude people don't get cupcakes. It's gonna make you cupcakes, but no, you had to be rude, so you get no cupcakes. I just fucking parkoured off that damn crystal like it was nothing. Heck yeah, look at me go. Bum bum bum. Where are we going now? We're going to a loading screen. And a white screen. And now there are people here. Hello. Hi guys, how's it going? When'd you get here? Hi. Hi. Talk to me. Talk to me. Talk to me. Talk to me. Nope. Okay. Oh, Emily's here. Okay. And I pushed the wrong button.
Jesse, hey.
The opposite problem streamers have. We usually forget to unmute ourselves.
Asshole. I would never use that word about a person.
Oh no, he swore.
You know,
let's clutch these non-existent pearls here.
I got to check this out. I'll get back to you later.
Real smooth, Langston.
Okay, are we sure he's done talking now? I think he's legitimately done. Okay. Whew. That was a full adventure, talking about his cat sitter and his cat and
Did you miss me?
I did.
Did you have piss in your sock?
Did you have piss in your sock?
No. Bark don't make a wound. You did good. Take my...
Oh God. Karen?
Did Karen get killed and then sent to America overnight? Seriously? Because that's some grade A serial killer bullshit. Oh.
Though, I'd say Darling is a mile ahead of everyone else.
Okay, he did stop.
He was Trench's golden boy for years, but that relationship has gotten pretty tense, or so I've heard through the grapevine. Not that I spread rumors, just, you know, people talk. Not me, though. I keep my nose to the grind.
He doesn't
Too much
talk.
work to do to focus on those kinds of things. I need to stay focused so I can get my work done and get home to feed Alfred.
He's just gonna talk forever,
Can't always
isn't
make
he?
it home for mealtime, so I have my neighbor check in on Alfred at 7 o'clock if I'm...
Alright, let's see how this works. Hopefully. Yes! Oh, the music! Oh, is this old Gods of Asgard?
This is kind of exciting.
It's just nice to have someone to talk to, you know? Ever since I got put in charge of the Panopticon...
Is he talking to himself now?
Like I'm crazy for wanting to work with altered items. People just don't understand the...
Just the valve. Let's go talk to the valve. By talk, I mean... Sorry, I hit the wrong button. You heard nothing. Hold on! Sorry. Just the valve. Let's go talk to the valve. By talk, I mean turn. You heard nothing. I don't think so. Love enemy, Emily, she's always so excited about things. Yes, she is a beacon of light in this game for sure.
Have you ever noticed that our names, Jesse, Dylan, they could be girls' names, boys' names, could be anything.
That's true.
Don't you find that weird? I find that weird.
I find you weird.
Sure. What the hell was that? Is he trying to...
Hubby's all tucked in and ready for the Z's. Not DZs.
Hello, 911 emergency. There's a handsome guy in my house.
Alrighty, so that's the end of the control clips. Currently on the list, I have 22 of them. For that. We still have a couple of folders to get through. Sorry about accidentally interrupting the thing. We're gonna skip the streamless announcement. I mean, we're not gonna put the streamless announcement clip on there for sure. But, just because I saved it for this month, that's why it's in here. But, alright, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. So, how about maybe we think about jumping on into this game? I've tested, and I actually do not have input lag today for this game.
6.5 hours later.
Lore, I love you. I'm getting to it. I'm getting everything set up, okay? Yeah, we're gonna just do this, I guess. So, I actually, like, did my hair, like, completely. I wish I could, like, back up a little bit more to show you guys. However, my room's not that big, so, I know it's, like, black on black on black. I think her jacket's actually a blue, but I only have black. And it's actually a hoodie jacket. So I am sweating my balls off right now. But it is what it is. I got what I got. That's one fucking year. The door creaks open. I can't even read properly. We know this. Words are hard. The door creaks open behind you. No one is there. There's footsteps, but no sign of anyone. A presence sneaks up from behind, and a gentle whisper, "Unit's home." Also, holy quack, it's been a year, your face! I know that was a hurt your face, but still, Unit, thank you so much for the entire whole ass year. You are fantastic. So, you're level 32 Bard Mage multi-class. And me, I have no class. So, you know, I've got that going for me. Oh man. Yeah, I am level 33, human, female, with no class. God forbid, so... Thanks, Lore! Yeah, that was Lore. I'm like, was it Lore? It... Alright. So, okay, now I can hear things again. And in a moment, I'll be able to see things again. I've got glasses! I can see! Thank you, Ed. Oh, you're not? Well, I mean, it's relatively quiet. They are quiet. I didn't realize. So, along with that... Okay, well, now I gotta show you the Ashley clip again. So, remember when I didn't unmute my mic? I also didn't unmute my desktop audio. Again, spoiled. I am so sorry about that, folks. Here, look. Whoop. We've got a thing. Oh, hello. Hello there. We are announcing a podcast with me, Lazy Warriors, Joshua XD, and Renvi. It is it is definitely a passion project, and we are, it's conversational. Here, let's do this, because I can't even remember my own brain today. Streamless is a conversational podcast where Joshua XD, Lazy Warriors, Renvi, and I should have changed that to I, choose a topic and try to talk about it. Spoiler, we have trouble sticking with it. First episode, September 5th on Anchor, and it'll be released to other platforms shortly thereafter. Updates will be posted to the socials. I couldn't quite fit everything into that clip, but that's fine. It got the important stuff across. And I still haven't changed that timer to say I instead of myself, but it is what it is. Which one is this? All right. It's okay, because guess what, kiddos? What? What are we guessing, Renvi? Streamless is coming out this Saturday. Saturday, even. I know, right? I'm excited. Do we know yet how soon it will show up on the other platforms? I know it has to be published somewhere first, but we're putting it on Anchor. So it's releasing noon on Anchor. Where should be within a week. Okay. And then it should be released at the same time, correct? Everywhere from then on? I assume? I zoom. Okay, cool. All right, on to Resident Evil. It had a PC working with an uptime of 427 days. What? I restart mine every couple of days, if not every day. So, wow. Okay. Let me just come on over there and restart it for you. Ashley, you bitch! This is why she needs self-preservation. She didn't follow me. She's just like, oh, I'm just gonna chill over here. It's cool. And she's about to die. So. Alright. I saved her, but seriously. Our mission. Whoa. Boobs. Calm your tits. Calm down, tits. I definitely hit my boob with the thumbstick. And it switched pages on me.
Here, catch. Better get a move on.
Oh no, are they making me drive? Are they making me drive? I cannot drive. I am terrible at driving in games. Fuck. It's got a teddy bear though.
Cute.
It's cute. What? Excuse me, sir. You were dead. He was putting it off as long as possible so they didn't make... Did you guys see that flash of lettering? It happened again. Is it gonna happen again? Hey, that's not the gun I had out. Mike, come save my ass, please! Yeah!
Take cover!
No plagas, fuck! Oh, I tried. We are at 96 deaths. I have a problem. Don't shoot me! Ooh, greener. Yes, please. And that we will, because I can, just do that. It's fine. And then we're actually gonna use that. I need a little bit of something health in my life. Ha ha! Suck it! Let's give it a try. Hey, look, we did it on the first try. We're amazing. All right, I'm adding Suck It right now. I feel like amazing belongs on there too. All right. And then we've just got one more folder to go. And there's not too many in this one. I did miss 2 streams this month, so I don't have quite as many clips to go by as usual. So we shall see. All right, here we go. You know. One word subs up your past 2 weeks. Uh-oh. Okay, is that an or because it could be either, to be honest. The more permanent the damage will be. As if the vampire could... I'm reading that, thank you! This thing auto-pauses if you've been idle for too long, which is nice, unless you're reading something.
I don't mean to be a burden.
What is his mom doing in the background there? Look at her, she's just like boing, 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 boing. Kind of like the DVD, like screensavers. Wow, okay. You've cooked for him for the past 4 years. He wants Chinese food from a restaurant, which you can make. What? Well, fuck. Your brother-in-law doesn't deserve your cooking anymore. Ever. Ever! You just tell him to fuck off next time he asks you to cook something. We have a wedding, right? She puts up with my burpy, gassy ass.
Here's the leech. Here!
Oh, hell yeah! That was awesome!
My head's spinning. Why do you feel so attached?
I feel like Lucifer. What is your deepest desire?
I'm not sure, Doctor.
I kind of want to wait until they release the entire thing. Back in my day, I played more. Let's try her again.
Can I help you?
Demand answers!
Well, if you must.
I want the truth! You can't handle the truth. I'm not yelling that loud.
I spoke.
Alrighty. And those are all the clips for the month. Any last minute additions? Sorry. I typed too loud. That's what happens. All right, let me turn my face back on here. Hold up. Boop. And take away that because we don't need that anymore. All right, we can get rid of this. And let's see. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 7. And 7. So this is so tiny because my other monitor is actually a TV and I literally just can't with it. All right. That's 40 clips going on in. That's 40 clips going on in. All right, let's get some music started so we're not just sitting here. Yeah, so we kind of listen to chill music while we're doing this because it makes it easier to hear things and all that fun stuff. I did pick up some new video editing software. However, we are not using it today because I'd rather get used to it off stream and not look like a total bumbling idiot while using it. Also, it's 8:30. My alarm went off and I knew I only had a clip or 2 left. Thank you for the lurk, Renby. Gotta go hold the doggo. Oh, we didn't get any thunder. I'm jealous. I mean, I'm not jealous for the dog, but I gotcha. You take care, Ollie. Thank you for the lurk. I love you too. And thank you for the lurk, Puddle. Alright, we're gonna try and pop this pill out of here without dropping it on the floor like we did last night. Need 1, And I'm sorry if you hear like muffled talking in the background while we're doing this, because my brother is home. He is playing games with friends, so you may hear him. You took the dogs out before the rain started, but Ruby wouldn't go. Oh, Ruby, I'm disappointed in you. Now she's asking to go downstairs. Are they afraid of storms? Because I know Remvy's dog Ollie is terrified of thunder. I feel like Ragnar wouldn't be bothered by thunderstorms, but Ruby I'm unsure of. Alright. Never used to be, but lately she's been getting weird. Huh. I wonder what's going on. Yeah, he doesn't care. You think she didn't appreciate the last big storm while you were out camping? Oh, gotcha. Yeah, that makes a little more sense. All right. Medication is taken. All right. So, let's see. Start with control. We have got... come on. Danger Tingle. Darling Dance. Disappointing Bathroom. Ears. Everything is cake. The Goat Scream. Gold Star. So this one... Sometimes if I don't know the name of them, I just name them whatever in my spreadsheet and then I fix it later. Compromised by bringing her a snuggle blanket up on the couch next to you. Aww. Alright, so Gold Star. Where are we? Killed it. Got it. Okay. Not grand reveal. Hands-on. Happy employees. Hardy motherfucker. How to get famous. Okay, so that's the name of that one. And then, of course, Leanne. New skirt. No cupcakes. Where are we going? Is it people? Yeah, people. It's people. Pearl clutch. I know I spelled people wrong there. I didn't care enough to fix it. Alright, pearl clutch. Still talking. Take control. Talking to himself. And words are hard. So that should be right there. 22 clips. There's 8 across. 8 and 8 is 16. I'm missing one, damn it. Danger Tingle, Darling Dance, Disappointing Bathroom, Ears, Everything is Cake. Feet Gossip. I missed Feet Gossip. There we go. Alright. Now from just chatting. 6.5 hours later, the cosplay. I think dramatic reading was wanted. And, that. Resident Evil 4 time. Da-da-da. Ashley, you bitch. I'm surprised nobody asked me to put in the tits one about my tits hitting the controller buttons for me. No plagas. Suck it. We did it. What was deaths? Oh, okay, there we go. Problem. Alright. Open that. And last but not least, vampire. Auto pause. Boing boing. Collapse. So that's what that one's called. Head spinning. Truth. Yeah, it's this one. Head spinning. And open. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 times 8 is 40. We have all the clips. Good to know. Alright, now here comes the big question, folks. What is our opening clip and what's going to be our closing clip? The things that are going to anchor the entire video. Hello, Dread. Welcome on in. How are you today? See, so I know that the ones with Langston talking to himself are going to be right near each other. You're all right? Glad to hear that. Do we want to start with the cosplay one? I kind of like having a decently funny one at the beginning. I feel like I might do the gold star one at the end, though. Cosplay. I did a cosplay, yes, on Saturday. I mean, we could always start with the how to get famous speech. And then, of course, I'll be adding things like, please don't, no, don't. 1. Add your bank account details. 2. Watch your account run dry. 3. Realize your mistake. You went food shopping. Ooh. Well, I want to be followed by people who don't contribute to your stream and don't help your channel grow. I turned it up. Go to www.totallynotascam.com and buy now. Want to become famous? Just send me your credit card number and expiration date and 3-digit code on the back. Also, anyone ever want to be famous? Want to be followed by people who don't contribute to your stream and don't help your channel? Want to be followed by people who don't contribute to your stream? I think that's how we're going to start this video off. Grow? Go to www.totallynotascam.com and buy now. Want to become famous? Just send me your credit card number and expiration date and 3-digit code on the back. Also, anyone ever want to be famous?
The chapter calls, and we answer. Your brothers stand ready.
You can't sleep. Also, the doctor says you can go back to work. Heck yes! I know you've been waiting for that. Why are you still trying to play? There's nothing else on here. What time? What shift do you work? I don't even remember, Ben. But also, welcome on in. Back. Also, anyone ever want to be famous? An expiration date and 3-digit code on the back. 6 to 2. Do you start again tomorrow, or will you be back in next week then? Give me your credit card number and expiration date and 3-digit code on the back. Yeah, that's gonna be our opener. Oh, I need to make this wider so I can see the paint bucket. You do work tomorrow. But you're in at 7:30 because you gotta go to the work doctor and have him say, yep, I agree. Oh, okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. You know, here comes the hardest part of this entire video. Deciding on font and color. Wingdings? I did a joke with Wingdings in April. I don't know if you remember. During the April video, I can show you. I can show you. Twitch things, videos rendered 2020 April. Just watch the beginning here in a sec. Ah! Well, that ended. Platforming, not my strong suit. See, you see what I did there? Yeah. So yeah, I've done the Wingdings thing before. But it's not the end-all be-all for everything. I thought it was a neat idea for, like, a April Fool's Day type prank thing, you know? Because, you know, April, haha. Anyway, let's figure out our font first. What feels Augusty? Is there actually a font called August, out of curiosity? It sounds like something a font would be called. No, there's not. There's Autumn Regular, which is not very autumny. But, alright. See, and the funny thing is, my feelings about fonts change from month to month. Also, I feel as though they update the fonts that are in here because I don't remember ever seeing this font. Baby Cruffy? I do not recall seeing this font at all. It's like a back-to-school font. What, August is? Oh, I see. I'm smart. So the autumn is appropriate. Unfortunately, I do not have... Oh, no, because autumn's here. Oh, it is kind of like a sports billboard font or something. We will keep that in mind. For sure. But yeah, I swear every month there's like a font or two different. As I said, Baby Cruffy, have no clue. I don't think I've seen this one before. And a lot of the fonts are pretty standard, and I feel this way about every time I do these videos. Cordelia, Best of, and 2020 all look right to me, but the month always looks like I spelled it wrong, even though I know I didn't. Can always go with Botan International Symbols. Which, you know, the fact that these fonts change over time because of updates and whatnot, that's why I go through all of them. Because sometimes there's new and interesting ones. And yeah, I know I spelled August correctly, it just does not look correct once you look at it for so long. Did I spell it right? Now I'm second guessing myself. Why do I have two of these open? Yeah, I spelled it right. It just doesn't look right. Oh my god. I have this crisis every month. Even May didn't look right. See, and then the Hollywood Hills font is very close to that autumn font. Except for it's got the... Like when you look at a word for too long and it looks wrong. Exactly! Exactly! That's exactly what this is. Oh, that's fun too? Which one? Oh, the Hollywood one? Yeah. I don't know why I'm going back to it. I know what it looks like. But, like, there's different ones, like... Hold on, let's, when I get there, I'll show... You'll recognize it when I get there. Provided it's still in here. Yeah, so... Then we've got this one. I wonder what this is based off of. It's called Perry Hotter. Nah, not a thing at all. Nope. Not one bit. I know, right? Alright, let's undo so it gets recentered. Maybe off of... It could be anything! Maybe a famous actor. Oh. Had to re-highlight. A lot of these get knocked out because of the way they space themselves. Like, this one reminds me of American Horror Story. It's named after Perry Cox from Scrubs. I think I used this one for Halloween last year, maybe? And then there's certain fonts that they show up correctly here, but not over here. And there's nothing, not a damn thing I can do about it. Not that I would have used that font, but, you know. That one's new. Not a fan of it, but that one's new. And Whimsy? No, we've seen that one before. And then there's a X-Files font. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. I cannot make the right noises out of my mouth today. This is a common problem. Gonna be lurking on and off. Quiz starts at 9. Yes. I understand. Thank you for lurking, Leanne. Alright, I think we're actually gonna go with that, Autumn. Is that the first? Okay, so if I hit B and then up. Get my sticky note. Alright, now comes the question, what color are we gonna use? So, April was yellow. I remember that. God, I'm sorry, that's loud. February is pink. Yeah! You just got January was orange. It was like a red-orange for July. Are you guys feeling green? Let's see, we did purple in June. I know we did green in March, because I always do green in March. We did blue in May, and that's it. Okay. We could go for another green. We could go for yellow again. We could do another blue. So, I'm gonna kind of leave it up to you folks. Do we want to go for a green, a blue, or a yellow? Purple? We could do another purple. Although, was May purple? Was it May that was purple? No, May was blue. Pete! That's March. Are you guys... Oh, June was purple. That might be a little too close. Also, that face. Right there. I kind of want to do purple for Halloween, though. Because I usually do orange, but I don't feel like... I feel like I should do a different color for Halloween this year, and I could do a purple. Nope. Cancel. Don't close that. No, thank you. Yeah, we'll figure out a green, I think. It's the last failing colors of summer. Silver white. The one problem I have with white is that it does fade into backgrounds if there's like skies and stuff, although we do have mostly color-drenched backgrounds for this one. Too many months and not enough exactly. But I mean, we're not talking just straight up, I always... This is the one complaint I have about this system, is trying to... There we go, that's what I was looking for. HSV. Sorry. I mean, because you can get different shades of red, because, like, I did one that was a red, and then last month I kind of made it a faded red, like it's been sitting out in the sun for too long. I mean, we've got greens, but I'm always afraid to go for darker colors. You know what? Green might be good. I can do a border color. I don't like to make the borders too thick, though, because it makes things look funky in this program. Like, if I do outline, even if, say, I do that. Wait, I thought I hit. Why didn't you? Oh, it did. I forgot this is, like, really crappy. Like, so say I do just a full-on one. Unfortunately, it degrades the quality here. I mean, when it renders, it's fine. God dang it, Wendy. Did you leave the colors outside again? I did. Let's see. Yeah, you guys couldn't see what I did, but I basically blew it up, but it's still a crappy quality over there. Slight black border should help it not blend into backgrounds. That's true. It is true. Maybe we can do... See, and then I open this back up. It's like, oh yeah, you didn't want to keep that one thing, did you? Maybe I want to do a slight off-white color. Like, just enough so that it's not like, oh, I just didn't choose a color. You know, because, I mean, we know that, you know, white is white. Like, that's about as white as it's gonna get. However, I can bring it up just a little bit so there's just that ever so hint of color. You had to do that when making flyers for work. Oh. Yeah, I think we're gonna go with a teeny tiny little, maybe a little bit of a bluish purple tinge. White is white. Keep watching stream for more Wendy's pro tip colors. Hey, hi, hey, leave me alone. You know what? That's looking good to me right there. Alright, and... I'm looking for my sticky note. My brain was not having it. And that's actually a decent size for it to start because it fits. This is not completely white. It looks white, but it's not, I promise. Alright. Alright, so here's the next major question. So we have our first clip. What do we want our last clip to be? I usually like to leave it on a pretty decent laugh. But I have a hard time judging my own humor and how funny it actually is. We are searching for lore here. Foot gossip? I'm sorry, what? Hello, my feet gossip at night, and now I have to wear shoes to bed. Sincerely, me. Okay. Eye rolling and testify. So that's a possibility. So that's foot gossip. You can be very judgmental. Bring it on. I know you can be very judgmental, but I'm okay with that. Maybe no cupcakes? Excuse me! You're being rude. Rude people don't get cupcakes. It's gonna make you cupcakes, but no, you had to be rude. Nah, so you get no cupcakes. That's not gonna be it. If others don't get your humor, just call it an inside joke with yourself. That's, you know, that's a good way to put it, to be honest. So this doesn't need to be that long. Let's see, that was... Because I know it's 10 seconds to start, but let's see. If people can't read that in 5 seconds, they've got some, should be able to read that in 5 seconds. I think I'm gonna cut it down to 4, actually. You like the first half of the cupcakes? I mean, I can always cut these things down, too. Rude people don't get cupcakes. It's gonna make you cupcakes, but no, you had to be rude, so you get no cupcakes. So, like, cut it off right after this part. Don't get cupcakes. Cut it, like, right there. It's gonna make you cupcakes, but no. You know, if I cut it there, that might actually make a decent ending clip. Something to think about. You know what? After the first cut, yeah, I think that's what, and it gives enough, like, quote-unquote dead air at the end for me to fade everything out. So that, I think that's what we're gonna do. Let me mark that. So, being the little bit of OCD I am, I've got everything, you know, put into the spreadsheet. And then I choose a color to be like... Where's the cupcake? Oh, rude cupcakes. There we go. That was too dark. But, why can't I choose the color I had? There we go. It's close enough. So, like, these two are my first and last ones, and I'm gonna make a note here to... You're helping. You are... No, seriously, Leanne, this is why I do these things, because I don't find myself funny most of the time, and it helps to have input from the community, so... But as we, add the clips, I change the colors of the cells so we know which ones we've put in, which ones we haven't. It makes it easier to check them off the list instead of what I used to do, which was count how many clips I placed and then make sure that matched how many clips were up here. That was a pain in the ass. When I did my best of 2019 video, that's when I figured out maybe a spreadsheet would help. You know what? We're gonna start this out with words are hard. Gotta figure out what I need to shorten though. I don't think so. Love enemy. Emily. She's always so excited about things. Yes, she is a beacon of light in this game, for sure. Yes, she is a beacon of light in this game. Is a beacon of light. Yeah. I might cut. Zoom, zoom. Zoom, zoom. Light. Beacon of light. Okay. I did cut it just enough so that you can't hear the in part, the of the in. Ooh, or Leanne. Leanne, do you want yours to be the last clip of the video? The da 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 one. That could be a good last clip too. Quiz started. I'm sorry. I don't think they would have started asking questions yet. I'll let you hear it. Leanne, where are you? There we are. And of course I can trim things down and everything. Your sound command is exclamation point Leanne. Da 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 da. Hi. Oh, I'm human. I'm glad somebody thinks I am. And I can actually split this into 2 different pieces, so I can use the "oh, I'm human" at a different point. Oh shit, that's beautiful. I know you were there for it. Yeah, we're gonna swap that out with Rude Cupcakes. I love the Cupcakes one, but we're gonna switch that one out. What's Vegas Pro? Kind of like Premiere Pro? So it's the Sony product, and I got it off of Humble Bundle a couple years back. There was a bundle of a whole bunch of editing software, video, and sound editing. And I paid like $25 for a whole bunch of stuff, and yeah, cutting that off would be good. So it is video editing software. And hello, Cirrus, how are you tonight? All right, so we've got that. I'm gonna make the note in there. All right, I just spelled earlier incorrectly, but you know what? I don't give a fuck. Yeah, it would be a good ending clip send-off, because when I start laughing here, that's when I can fade it out. I'm glad. And then I can actually split this, like right here, and use this as part of the main video. Oh, I'm human. I'm glad somebody thinks I am. So that's a good call. But yeah, Cirrus, so you did miss the choosing of the clips earlier. The way editing streams work for us is we usually we chit-chat for the first 20 minutes of stream or so, and then we watch all the clips that were made for the month, and then while we're watching, whoever's there comments on the ones they like to see make it into the video. All right, Leanne, enjoy your quiz. So everyone helps choose what clips make it, because I have trouble gauging my own humor. And having you folks here and helping makes things a little bit easier. Alright, so we're starting with Words Are Hard. With Emily, which we did. Okay. You can't handle the truth. You know what? We're gonna follow the Words Are Hard up with Lucifer, because I can.
Why do you feel so attached?
I feel like Lucifer. What is your deepest desire?
I'm not sure, Doctor.
So, and then what we spend the rest of the stream doing is basically chit-chatting while I put the clips in order that, you know, may be entertaining, hopefully. And then once we finish placing the clips for the day, for the month. That's when I should save. I had to save. That's when I usually end stream, because then everything else that gets added to the video kind of becomes a surprise. So even though someone may have sat here through the entire editing stream and they know which clips are going where, I add, you know, flair to them. I add flavor text or GIFs or other things, zooms and stuff, just to make things a little more interesting. So I kind of keep that part a little bit under wraps. Plus, I'm not particularly fast at it. So I prefer to do that on my own, purely because I feel like I'm not good enough with the software. So the purple, obviously the red's gonna be at the fingertips, correct? Am I a smart cookie? Do I get a gold star? I want a gold star. Alright, we can cut that a little bit. And what you can't see, Cirrus, is on my other screen I have this spreadsheet that I use to check off the clips that we are using. Just so I know which ones have been used. I can make notes on it for things I want to do later. All that fun stuff. Probably save that too. Boom. No plagas. Star. No plagas, no plagas, no plagas. Fuck! Oh, I tried. One of my cats is yowling himself into a lost voice at this point because he's upset my husband isn't home yet. It's kind of funny, actually. But, nah. Otto, that cat that's yowling right now, is definitely my husband's fur baby. Jesse raised him since he was literally a couple days old, since Otto's mom got run over. She was a barn cat. She got run over, left a litter of 5 or 6 kittens. I think only 2 or 3 ended up surviving. Otto being one of them. So let's see. What else do we... What do we want next? I feel like we need the music break in the middle. So we're gonna save that for a little bit later. Along with the still talking gag. I feel like foot gossip can go here. Tried. We are searching for lore here. Foot gossip? I'm sorry, what? Hello, my feet gossip at night, and now I have to wear shoes to bed. Sincerely, me. Okay. Eye rolling and testify. Alright, we're gonna cut that. And... okay. There we go. Beautiful. So that one is foot gossip. Mark that off the list. Sorry. Alright, I think we're gonna... Nah, that's too early into the video to do anything a little bit slower. Head spinning. We went from feet to the head. That makes sense, right?
Okay.
Here's the leech. Here!
Oh, hell yeah! That was awesome.
My head's spinning.
Beautiful. Okay. That one's good as it is. Let's see. Cupcakes. That was awesome.
My head's spinning.
Excuse me. You're being rude. Rude people don't get cupcakes. Alright. Rude cupcakes. Wait. Rude people. Rude people don't get... Oh, yes. Okay. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. My brain is starting to engage. So, how about maybe we think about jumping on into this game? I've tested, and I actually do not have input lag today for this game.
6.5 hours later.
Lore, I love you. I'm getting to it. I'm getting everything set up, okay? Okay, so we're gonna get rid of that little bit of okay at the end. How about maybe we think about jumping on... Oh, how about... Yeah, I think we're gonna go back to the beginning. Just let that so stand there. Let's see how it sounds. Oh. Created a little loop region there.
My head's spinning.
How about maybe we think about jumping on into this game? I've tested, and I actually do not have input lag today for this game.
6.5 hours later.
Lore, I love you. I'm getting to it. I'm getting everything set up. Excuse me. You're being rude. Ooh, 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 ooh. Lore, I love you. I'm getting to it. I'm getting everything set up. I'm getting everything. Okay, so what is... You. I'm getting to it. Excuse me. You're being rude. Yeah. How's that for a transition? Lore, I love you.
Later.
Lore, I love you. I'm getting to it. Excuse me. You're being rude. Yeah. I like that. You know, sometimes I have those big brain moments where I'm like, yep, that sounds good. That makes sense. Suck it! I think that was the final pass through on that moment, and I actually, like, that worked out super well. Excuse me, sorry. Crack in the back, rearranging my legs, probably bumping my mic stand. I do apologize. Alright, we're gonna do... I know I don't need all of this clip.
Wait! It's not even plugged in!
Oh no! Oh, maybe I do, because the screaming makes it. Okay. Alright, Brooke, we're good. I know, right? Yeah, it does slow the pace down a little bit, but I think it's necessary. How's it going? Hello, Sort of Pikachu. How are you tonight? Welcome on in. I hope your day went well. What did we name this one? This one was Goat Scream. There we go. We are just putting together our Best of August video. Tonight's stream consists mainly of watching the clips, which we've done, and assembling them into some semblance of a possibly decent video. So, that's where we're at. Where are you at? You're hopped up on Red Bull, and that's cool. Fun stream. Yeah, it's actually kind of more of a chill stream. I mean, not that any of my streams are super outrageous, exciting, and amazing, and all the time or anything, but, you know, it's a good time to, just kind of sit back, relax. I've got some relaxing music on in the background to help focus and all of that. I will say, though, not a huge fan of vanilla Red Bull. Not, like, the flavor vanilla. I'm talking, vanilla, like, as in original. There we go. That's the word I'm looking for. Words are hard. I do enjoy some of the flavored Red Bulls. However, I'm diabetic, so unfortunately, unless it's sugar-free, I cannot partake. Finished another trip in Control, watching Twitch and plucking some guitar strings. Drinking blueberry. Ah, now I doubt there's actually any blueberry in there, but that's the one flavor I won't touch because I'm actually allergic to blueberries. Are you pre-diabetic then? Yeah, so even if it doesn't have any actual blueberry in it, I usually don't chance it, because who knows, maybe artificial blueberry will set off like the danger centers in my brain that go, oh no, incoming, and maybe my anxiety will rise. So I'm you know, I just take care. I'm also allergic to olives, which makes salad dressings kind of a mixed bag. Now, though I'm allergic to them, I won't die. I'll break into hives, I'll get the runs, I'll, you know, get the scratchy throat, but nothing super. Just afraid that lately your drinking of sugary drinks may trigger that. For me, it is definitely genetic. I am officially type 2, though, because medically they can only classify you as 1 or 2. But my endocrinologist has said that there are shades of gray in between, and that I'm more of like a 1.5, where my pancreas probably had decreased insulin production while I was a kid. However, because of my smaller size, it didn't crop up. It wasn't an issue until I got bigger. So, but yeah, I wasn't diagnosed until I was 25. You're allergic to stupid, you break out in rage. You know, that's, yeah, I think that's appropriate, though. Excuse me. Alright, we're gonna go with some auto pause action here. I know, right? The more permanent the damage will be. As if the vampire could... I'm reading that, thank you! This thing auto pauses if you've been idle for too long, which is nice, unless you're reading something. Which we were. That was annoying. It happened to me a couple times that night, and I was not a happy camper. Alright. I think we're gonna bring in the cosplay. You're reading something. We're gonna just do this, I guess. So I actually, like, did my hair, like, completely. One of the few times you will see me ever having done my hair. Back up a little bit more to show you guys. However, My room's not that big, so I know it's like black on black on black. I think her jacket's actually a blue, but I only have black, and it's actually a hoodie jacket, so I am sweating my balls off right now. Yeah, so sort of Pikachu, I do warn you, there are clips from
I got what I got.
Control in here. Most of them won't be too terribly spoilerish, because most of the content in these videos is my reaction to certain things or things I've said. So but I do want to give you a full heads up on that. What happened here? My cord got pinched. Huh. But yeah, what you'll see here is not going to be overly spoilerish, you know, very minor. I like this. I like these. Aw, this bathroom's disappointing. Alright. And it never fails. Every month I seem to have at least one clip that has to deal with a toilet or a bathroom or something. You know what? We're gonna undo that, and we're gonna go with Ashley, you bitch. 'Cause Ashley really needed some self-preservation in RE4. Oop. Ashley, you bitch! This is why she needs self-preservation. She didn't follow me. She's just like, oh, I'm just gonna chill over here. It's cool. And she's about to die. So, spoiler alert, she doesn't die. Alright. I saved her, but seriously. Yeah, Ashley is a dumbass. Well, here's the thing. You can't really blame Ashley herself because she is just a bit of coding. You gotta blame the developers and the coders. Seriously. Alright. Let's see. We're gonna go with... I think we're gonna go with all the still talking stuff. So what's the first one? Talking to himself is the first one. Question is, where do I want to cut it? Saved her, but seriously.
This is kind of exciting.
It's just nice to have someone to talk to, you know? Ever since I got put in charge of the pen office...
Is he talking to himself now?
Like I'm crazy for wanting to work with altered items. People just don't understand the...
Okay, so I can cut that one for sure a little bit. Talking to himself now? Your first ex-wife is named Ashley. She was missing some coding. You know, I think that might be the way I refer to people who I feel are not all there. They're just missing some coding. Welcome back, Leanne. I'm assuming this is the first break. How are you? How's it going? What's your score?
I'm crazy for wanting to work with altered items. People... Like I'm crazy for wanting to work with altered items. People just don't...
Alright, so now, because... Alright, that's 10 seconds long. We don't need it to be 10 seconds. We just need it to be 3 seconds. Can work. Oop. I can spell. Words aren't hard at all. Good so far. Yeah. Any interesting questions? Bring them back for me. Let's see if I can answer them. You know, you don't have to... Nothing history-wise, because I'm terrible at history. 8 out of 8 on round 1. Finished round 2. No scores yet, but you did pretty good. Okay, cool. Cool. I doubt that I would be able to get much on my own. You only missed 1 and guessed 1. Ooh, nice. All right. Let's see. Yeah, it's just a minute change to the white, so it's not just white, and I think it works. Now here's the question, do I put the number 3 or do I type 3 out? I think it looks better like that. It's more symmetrical. I think that's what we're gonna do. Literally, when I was clipping these before stream today, because this happened last night, the time between the first clip I made, the second clip I made, and the third clip I made, it was like 3 minutes between each of the clips. Although I don't think this actually needs to be quite that big. You know what, we're gonna go with 38, because if I start, yeah. Because then when I do the next one, at least the font will be the same size. Hello, Sith Lady Rose. How are you tonight? As I drop my chapstick on the floor. Alright, so talking to himself is done. Pretty tired. I feel you there. I ended stream on time last night, and then I still couldn't fall asleep until after midnight, so... And I'm gonna be tired tomorrow, because I'm going to be on here for at least another hour. And I have a doctor's appointment at 7:30 tomorrow morning. So, I gotta get up early. I, didn't quite think that through when I made the appointment. Well, I did. I did think it through. However, I knew my medication wouldn't last another week, and I wasn't allowed to make this appointment until September. All right, Leanne, we'll see you when you get back. And the only day that my doctor's office is open early, early as in before I have to go to work, is on Wednesdays. So, kinda, you know, had to deal with that.
Though, I'd say Darling is a mile ahead of everyone else.
Okay, he did stop.
He was Trench's golden boy for years, but that relationship has gotten pretty tense, or so I've heard through the grapevine.
Talk.
To do to focus on those kinds of things, I need to stay focused so I can get my work done and get home to feed Alfred.
He's just gonna talk forever,
Can't always
isn't he?
make it home for mealtime, so
At
I
that
have
one,
my
I'm gonna
neighbor
wanna
checking on Alfred at 7 o'clock if I'm
can shorten that a tiny bit.
time, so I have my neighbor checking.
We're gonna ever so slightly.
Have my neighbor check.
Yeah, that'll be a good cut for that. And then we're just going to copy this one. And paste. New copy, because we are going to be changing this ever so slightly. By typing another 3 minutes later. Alright. And that was still talking. We're going to check that off the list. And pearl clutching. Because literally, he goes on for like a full 7 minutes here. the opposite problem streamers have. We usually forget to unmute ourselves.
Asshole. I would never use that word about a person.
Oh no, he swore.
You know,
Let's clutch these non-existent pearls here.
I got to check this out. I'll get back to you later.
Real smooth, Langston.
Okay, are we sure he's done talking now? I think he's legitimately done. Okay. Whew. That was a full adventure, talking about his cat sitter and his cat and all right. So save this, save my document with that, and I actually do need to take a potty break. So I will be back in a few minutes. I think the husband just got home too, so I may as well say hi to him. So if you folks don't mind sticking around, we will be back in a few minutes. Just feel free to get up, stretch your legs, grab a drink, grab a snack, or, you know, just sit back, relax, and enjoy.
Toilet? Hvor er du?
Paul Rudd is a gem, right? Mrs. E, welcome to stream! My finger's stuck. My finger... There we go. We're good. We're good. We're good. Welcome on in. Full screen. Oh, motherfucker! Thank you. I'm sorry. You need to quack at me or something. You need to quack. I can take these guys. Oh, there's... Is this a bug orgy? There's like 4 of them just mashed in together right there. I got a word. You want to know what my word was? It was boner, okay? Because that's how I roll here.
In return for your service,
Let's see. We are really hard tonight. That is the best mistype ever. It's a butt! It looks like a butt! Hello, butt. 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 Butt! Yeah, that's right. You take your freaking grenades and shove them back up your ass. Ding dong! Enjoy your pizzerific pizza. It's pizza and it's... Oh damn. Yep, that's a look. Okay, that is it! No pants, no pizza. Probably to get food and pee and all the normal
Louis,
stuff.
I've got something for you guys.
You got your crotch for us, huh?
Shit! I must have...
If I let myself get distracted, start browsing these half-rotten, moldy tomes, the library will swallow me up whole and forever. Books! I have them! Never seen The Traffic? They say it's a nightmare of angry people locked in steel boxes of hell going nowhere forever. Oh my god, that is the best fucking description of Traffic ever! Yes! Give me that eyeball. I need that eyeball. Ah! Eyeballs! Alright. Seized enemies will fight. Yeah. Apparently one of them died and I didn't realize it. Whoopsies. Whoopsie doopsies. Okay. That was way too cute and I never want to do that again. So please, please, please don't let me ever say oopsie doopsies again. Oof. Yeah, lipstick kiss. Yeah, I should have done this. And no worries, it's all good. Yeah, no blinking, please. Blinking? No no blinking. Okay, gotcha. Okay, I was not hearing Threshold Kids. I was hearing the flesh of kids. Oh. What kind of nightmare fuel is this? Come on. Really? That hit none of you! How is this hitting none of you? There's like 50 bazillion of you in here. Hello? McFly! Oh god. That was, come on, we got this! No, 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 no. Whew.
Wait, there's no Black Pyramid here.
Whew. Okay. I don't think I've said no so fast in my life.
The fridge seems fixed.
You better go now.
Alrighty. We are back. Sorry about that. Husband was home and he had some things he wanted to show me real quick, so I took care of that while I was up and moving. Alright, so where did we leave off? Okay, I'm like, is this actually playing a song? So sorry about that short break, folks, but I hope the video kept you entertained while I was away. I need this up too. Alright. Excuse me, sir. Move that out of the way. Oh, I'm pretty zoomed out. That's weird. Cat sitter and his cat and... What? Excuse me, sir, you were dead. Take off that little oomph at the end. Okay, cool. Not gonna hear the noise. Alright, now we're gonna go over to... You know what, let's keep the killing going here. You were dead! Die! Ah!
I need to stop being surprised by all the weird shit.
I think I might be able to cut it there. Whew, okay. You're back, yeah. Yeah, I'm back. I am back. We got it! Sorry about that, Sith. It was just one of those, I had to go to the bathroom and the hubby was home, so I kind of had to, you know, take a short break at least. And apparently I smudged my glasses while I was away. That's always a fun time. Yeah, so are you tired because you haven't been sleeping well, or was it just a busy day? You're good, didn't realize you were back. Oh, that's fine. No worries. Yeah, I'm just tired because I don't sleep well in general. I go through spurts. Usually the spurts are only 3 months. I'll go like 3 months where I don't sleep very well, and then I'm good for a month or two, and then it's back to not sleeping very well. However, since the beginning of the year-ish, all the stress of what's going on in the world with COVID and everything, I've kind of just not been in a great place. Ah, school and other crap. Gotcha. Alright, so we did that one. This one I think I can split and move it together a little bit. You know. One word subs up your past 2 weeks. Uh-oh. Okay, is that an or because it could be either, to be honest. Nope, not that color. Not that color, Phil. All right. And that one's gonna be for that. Okay, cool. Didn't we just discuss Let's see, people. Where's the people? People. Excuse me. To be honest. Bum. Where are we going now? We're going to a loading screen. And a white screen. And now there are people here. Hello. Hi guys, how's it going? When'd you get here? Hi. Talk to me. Nope. Okay. Oh, Emily's here. Okay. And I pushed the wrong button. Alright, so we're gonna cut out the end of that-ish. To me. Nope. Okay. Oh, Emily's here. Oh. Does that actually... here. Okay, so that doesn't actually delve into... Let's see, where's my first frame where I changed? There, that's the first frame where I changed. Okay. Oh, nope. There's one more frame. Let's try this. Nyx, welcome on in, my dear. How are you tonight? It is rather late for you, my dear. I hope all is well and that your sleep schedule isn't completely messed up. Doing good, thanks. Yeah. Alright, we got that. I'm just mentally taking stock of things. Been modding for the beard. He had he had competition tonight. Okay. I knew he was on. I wasn't quite sure what was going on, because he's been on a good portion of the day, hasn't he? Or I could just be completely nuts, which is always a possibility. So was this Sea of Champions? I feel as though this was Sea of Champions. We're gonna go with my dramatic reading here now. But was Fuzzy, Foxtel, Shumba, and Beardly against Sumo, Kaida, Spammels. I know. Okay, so I know a few of those. I've heard of Shumba. I've actually watched Shumba. And I'm familiar with Spammels. I'm not quite sure of the others, but it was the Cursed Sales Xbox One tournament. Oh. I am completely out of the loop on Sea of Thieves lately. I just have so much going on in my off time with the podcast. Editing the podcast, doing my own streams, working 40 hours a week, driving to and from work 10 hours a week. I've just been overwhelmed that I haven't even really had much time to play games off stream. So, they were giving away an Xbox One S. So basically Arena with 2 crews. Oh, okay, so it was just the 2 crews, no one else? That's interesting. With stream loot cards being played. So, how did the stream loot cards come into play? Out of curiosity. That's 1 fucking year! The door creaks open. Hold up. That's one fucking year! The door creaks open. I can't even read properly. We know this. Words are hard. The door... They had cards that forced them to anchor, not touch controls, or play with eyes shut for 5 seconds. Oh, okay. So that was controlled by chat, correct? Oh, Emily's here. That's okay. 1 fucking year. The door creaks open. I can't even read properly. We know this. Words are hard. Okay. The door creaks open behind you. No one is there. There's footsteps, but no sign of anyone. A presence sneaks up from behind, and a gentle whisper. Units home. Also, holy quack, it's been a year, your face! I know that was a hurt your face, but still! Unit, thank you so much for the entire whole ass year. You are fantastic. Alright, we'll go with that. No, by Stream Loot Cards. Stream Loots themselves organized it. Yeah, but it was people in chat who redeemed for the loot cards, correct? Or was it the other team that played the loot cards? So who was playing the loot cards to penalize the different teams? Game masters of the match redeem them. Okay, but how were they unbiased? Or was it just a card played was for both teams? I was gonna say, because if it's not for both teams at the same time, how did they do it in an unbiased way? Sorry. Sleepy in my eye. Alright, we're gonna go with ears. They had Streamloops member playing the cards. Each team got affected by the cards at random intervals. Okay. Entire whole ass year. So how did it turn out?
There's
Did he
this
win?
Theory out there that
Streamers actually don't have ears, that these are actually a part of our body. But I'd like to disprove that myth. Here. Oh, I have ears. No, he lost, but it was a lot of fun. Ah. Entire whole Ooh. You're trying to get a cosplay put together, but it's fucking too fucking expensive. Is it are you trying to buy the outfit outright, or are you trying to put it together yourself, Sith? One card was played where Beardley had to... Wait, chat moved as I switched lines, so I got very confused. One card was played where Beardley had to play 1v1 PvP sumo on an island with a member of crew as witness. Oh, man. How did that go? I know I'd lose.
I mean, there's this theory out there.
Yeah. Buying it? Okay. What's the cosplay of, if you don't mind me asking? Not well. Oh no. Oh, he forgot his blunder bombs. I'd say rookie mistake, but I am no better. I am much worse. Let's be honest here. We'll go for boing boing. Where are we going? This is where we're going. He lasted longer than he thought he would. Ah. The second sister Inquisitor from Star Wars, though, from Fallen Order? I have not played that yet. He knew sumo with sword and gun, so he double gunned. Oh, okay.
I don't mean to be a burden.
What is his mom doing in the background there? Look at her. She's just like boing, boing, boing. That one we're gonna boing. Zoom on. Kind of like the DVD, like screensavers. Wow. Okay. But yeah, it was a lot of fun to watch. Good. How long did it go on for today? Because I try to stop in there when I can. However, like I said, I've been super busy, and a lot of the times I'm lurking him, I barely have the volume up, purely because I'm working on audio stuff for the podcast, and that's a little... audio, you need to be able to hear the audio in order to work on the audio. Imagine that. Pretty sure it was around 6 p.m.-ish. Your time? Yeah, okay. You know what, we're gonna go with take control. Wow, okay. And it's around, let's see, so it's 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3. It's like 3, 8, wait, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, yeah. It's like 3 a.m. for you now. That lasted a long time. Okay. Alright, let's see how this works. Hopefully. Yes! Oh, the music! Oh, is this Old Gods of Asgard? Oh, is this Old Gods of Asgard? Go right about there. He's stepping it up. His kid goes to school on the 6th. Ah, okay. So does his kid go away to school? Like, almost like a boarding school? I mean, if this is stuff that he wouldn't want out there, by all means, don't let me know. That's fine. Just curious. No? Okay. I think that's going to be our second to last. So let's go with this one. Told us stream, so okay. Well, I didn't know if that was just mod information or if it was a full stream thing. Just goes to primary school, was in nursery before COVID. Okay, fair. Okay. We have a wedding, right? She puts up with my burpy, gassy ass. Beautiful. Claps. Means he's not having to babysit the kid during the... That is true. So that's why his stream schedule is going to be changing a little bit, yeah? Everything is cake. Yep. It's one of those... I know he's moving to full-time content creation. I don't know if he's already made the move or if he was planning on doing it as soon as his kid starts going to school. So I knew his schedule was going to be changing.
In return for your service,
Breakfast
I
buddy!
promote you to commander of all rebel troops. You have earned nothing less.
Hi, Logan. We got a Twitch, baby. Yeah. How are you? Welcome on in. Thank you so much for the tier 1 subscription. You know, you're still allowed to give me a sound effect if you'd like. Actually, you can give me 2 sound effects that you and only you can use, my friend. You know, 5 seconds or less-ish. Twitch TOS. Terribly tired, but you live. I feel like everybody's having a real tired day. I mean, I woke up and did not want to leave bed. I was in that perfect zen state where your blankets are just the right weight, and underneath the blankets it's the perfect temperature, and it's a struggle just to open your eyes. So you don't think it's going to change drastically much, but you're guessing longer streams at least to start with. Okay. Yeah, Nyxa said brain fog all day. What is it? Sith Lady Rose was saying that they are tired today. Sarah Jen Rose was not in the best of thing. You know, just everyone's tired. You two, honestly, you came back to you saying you were all tired, and you agree. Welcome back, Jax. I appreciate you coming on back. See, but it was 3:40 a.m. and you had 20 minutes to get to work. Oh no. Yeah, last week, Tuesdays have been turning into a shit show in general. Last Tuesday, I cut my getting ready time in half because I slept through my alarm. So I had to make some decisions when it came to hygiene and food. You were trying to art today and your brain just wouldn't focus, so you took the day off. I completely understand that, Nyx. After you said you were all tired, you yawned.
For your service,
Logan!
I hereby promote you to commander of all rebel troops. You have earned nothing less.
Thank you so much for the 5 tier 1 gift subs, even though it's only listing 4?
In return for your service,
I'm so
I
confused.
hereby promote you to commander of all rebel troops.
There we go. It took a
have
second.
earned
It had to
nothing
dig deep for that last one. Oh yeah, it's September.
In return for your
It's
service,
Subtober.
I
You know
hereby
what?
promote you to commander of all rebel troops.
You know what?
You have earned nothing less.
If we want to, you know, extend September into Subtober, I'm okay with that.
In return for your service,
Logan, thank you for
I
those
hereby
5
promote
gift
you
subs
to
to
commander of all
my bot,
rebel troops.
Severn, Sith
have
Lady
earned
Rose,
nothing less.
Liger, and Scotty. You laid in bed and almost fell asleep like 3 other times. I feel you
In
there.
return for your service, I hereby promote
Proof of your
you
brain
to
fog.
commander of
Yep.
all rebel troops. You have earned nothing less.
So to be honest, I wasn't thrilled with the way Twitch is handling September because they're only counting new subs, nothing with resubs, nothing with gift subs, nothing special in that regard, and that makes me sad. You know, it's disappointing, I guess, is what I'm getting at. I think the first September we had, it was like, if somebody gifted you a sub or you subbed to somebody, your next month was only $1. Which then, you know, led to more people. But then the creator would still get the full redeemed amount as if it was a fully paid for sub. So, you think you have a good idea for a sound clip? Ooh! Remember, you can have up to 2. But if you only want one, that's perfectly fine. Nyx only has 1 at the moment. All people got, you think, 50% off their sub to anyone? Let's see. Let's bring this up. There we go. Twitch September. All right. When you purchase a new subscription, you get 20% off the first month of a new recurring 1 month, 25% off a 3-month, or 30% off a 6-month. That's literally it. Yeah. So, yeah, exactly. That's why I'm like, I'm not thrilled this year, because the first one was that I participated in was 2018, and that one was, I think if you were gifted a sub and you continued that sub, it was only $1 for that month, and then it would return to the normal price, but the creator would still get their full amount, which is cool. Last year, I think it was half off. Let's see. I wonder... Last year... Okay, so it was 50% off new tier 1 subscriptions. So, I mean, still... It's like it's getting cheaper and cheaper each year. Not cheaper for the viewer or anything, but cheaper in general. Like, it's not as great. It's getting worse and worse each year. And last year they did the bonus bits thing too. Guess they still need to make money. Yeah, but they make plenty of money. Make plenty of money. A horde one fits and you haven't found anything else yet. I know, Nyx. But yeah, Logan, just go ahead and DM it, the sound clip idea or file to me in Discord whenever you're ready. Amazon had a bad year, so had to make some cuts. Amazon has had a fantastic year. Are you kidding me, Assassin? Hello, welcome on in. Because with everybody staying home, people have been ordering more stuff online. Lots and lots of online orders. Bezos has a divorce to pay for. Thing is, that was only, I think, when his wife took half, because that's already been done and over with at this point. And it was only, like, what, halfway through quarantine? I think it was half of his wealth at the time, and it's just his wealth, not even the company's wealth. That's the thing. It's not his wealth, it's the company's wealth. So she's not getting half of the company's wealth, as far as I'm aware. Twitch had to drop, like, what, a couple million to keep streamers on their platform? I don't know. I don't know if they actually paid people to come back. Let's be honest. Everything is cake.
Their teacher told them it was a piece of cake.
Everything is cake. I can cut that one a little shorter. Is cake. Yeah, because with Mixer dying, I mean, that did leave quite a few big streamers platformless, but I'm not sure if they actually had to cut deals or not. What was that one? That was Everything is Cake. Oh, I already turned it. Okay. Speaking of cake, your birthday is next week. Yeah! Happy birthday, Sith. I don't know which day it is, but happy early birthday. I hope it goes well and is everything that you desire. Okay, why is this eyelash all of a sudden doing its thing? It probably had to pay Shroud and whoever was in the top 5, otherwise they might transfer. But their options were YouTube or Facebook gaming. Neither of those are great platforms. I mean, viewership-wise. Although, yes, them moving over to those platforms would bring more viewers. I don't know that it would be great. Let's go for problem. We are at 96 deaths. I have a problem. It is competition, it is. Alright, so problem. Oh, that's what I've been meaning to do. Oopsies. Sorry, I'm just adjusting the colors on my spreadsheet real quick. I'll show you in just a second. Here. So, the way I work the spreadsheet that I work on, we list all the clips that we're putting into the video. As I add them into the video, I change their color. And if there's something I want to do for later in the video, whether it's a zoom, add a picture, add some chat, whatever, then I make a note and then have it as a slightly different color. That way I know, okay, this I still need to work on, this I still need to work on, this I still need to work on, and so forth. So we still have a few more clips to place. So you gotta head out. Hope you have a fantastic night. May we all possibly get better sleep schedules. Thank you, Jax, for coming on in. Thank you for spending your time and your energy here. I hope you sleep well, and I will catch you soon. Otherwise, they just about have a monopoly. Yes. And competitions in... Oh, Nyx, sorry. This is covering my activity feed. Nyx, thank you so much for that. Host! Are you heading to bed too? Because I feel as though you kind of need to. Yeah, so, I mean, this doesn't seem like it would cover my activity feed. Like, I could just do this and it'd be fine. However, the monitor that's over there, well, with the camera, over there, is a TV, and its resolution is only the, it's smaller. We'll just leave it at that. 1028 by 768 by 1086, or you know what I'm, that old resolution. My brain is not braining. So, this little itty bitty square, well, I mean, I guess it takes up like half of the screen, takes up the full height of the screen. Literally, the only two things I can really see on the screen are the spreadsheet and my chat. Cat's pissing you off, playing with something under your chair, so you need to sort that out and need to be up early as mom wants to go into town for an eye test she's nervous about. Ooh, what? If you got time, what's she nervous about it, out of curiosity? I'm gonna go with Hardy motherfucker. Back for a bit, yeah. How'd the last 3 rounds go, Leanne? Nope, he's still alive. He is a hardy motherfucker. Okay. Eyes are hurting her if she looks at the screen for too long. That sounds just like eye strain, to be honest. It happens a lot. I think the official suggested thing is 20 minutes of screen time. You gotta look away for like 2 minutes at something at least 20 minutes, 20 feet away. Which I never do, but you know. Long distance has become a bit fuzzy. Ah, gotcha. Try to see if you can get a sound clip to you soon. Just need to find the right one. Not a problem, Logan. And if you need me to look things up for you, like if you're like, hey, I want something like this, can you help me find it? I'll take a look. You will get me another monitor. It's on my list. I can't have 3 monitors currently because my desk is only so big. The goal is, next purchase is to get a bigger desk. However, I prefer to see my desks in person. I hate buying that shit online. Because I want to know what it's made of, how sturdy it is, and all that. I need a bigger desk, and then after that, I'm gonna get a 3rd monitor while still using my 2nd monitor, or the TV as a monitor. And then new webcam, 2nd webcam, because I'll use the 1st to do some Lego building streams and maybe some funky stuff like a cat cam for when Jean actually is sleeping in my room while I stream. And then I will invest in an actual 3rd monitor. But there's an order of operations that need to happen here. Let's see. She used to get away with reading glasses from the local drugstore, but she's finding they aren't working as well. So it's just time. And that's fine. I mean, I've already got glasses. You missed 2 of the songs, but you expected it. Otherwise, you've been getting everything right. Nice! Fantastic. Life has many doors, Ed Boy. Aw. You know what? Just because you mentioned Ed Boy.
Hello, Ed Boys. Many doors, yes? Too much for couch potato Ed Boys like yourself.
That's, it's Ed Boy. Ed Boy's, sound effect. It's just age. Oh, she's 76. I didn't know she was 76. Look at her. Yeah, like... It's too long, you think? What? What are you going O for? Oh, because that Ed sound effect is for, my buddy... It's Ed Boy. Damn, someone already got it. Yeah, I mean, there's some leeway with the length, all depending on how much I love the sound clip. For example, I think this is the...
Holy shit! We'll always love you! I can't believe you did this to me! God damn it! How could you do this to me?
Like, that one's obviously longer than 5 seconds. It's one of those, like, if it's one I truly enjoy, I don't mind it being longer than 5 seconds. But I want to try to keep them to 5 seconds. It's one of your favorite cartoons as a kid. Nice. But yeah, no, seriously, if you want another clip, another sound clip, a different sound clip from Ed, Ed, and Eddie, bring it on. No worries. It's not all Ed's property, you know? I just added Hardy Motherfucker. So let's get that off the list. Let's go with our last Just Chatting clip. Okay. Alright. So, okay, now I can hear things again. And in a moment, I'll be able to see things again. I've got glasses! I can see! Thank you, Ed. I can see! What other cartoons were you fond of as a kid, Logan? I'm a little older than you are, but, Hey Arnold, Real Monsters, Rocko's Modern Life, Johnny Bravo, I was actually quite fond of, Cow and Chicken, Cat Dog. Anyway, folks, cats are pestering you to go to bed. See, you've got alarm clocks to go to bed too, Nick, so I hope you have a fantastic night. Sleep well. Take care of your mom, and I will see you soon. Alright, so we did see again. Yes, we'll do speak soon. Eventually. I promise I'll DM you at some point. I am so bogged down. I'm so bogged down. Watched most of those as a kid and rewatched a lot on Boomerang. Oh, they're on Boomerang? Now I feel old. Because Boomerang, when I was a kid, had like the Flintstones and Josie and the Pussycats and the Jetsons and other things that I'm blanking on at the moment, but those type of things. Alright, see again. Let's go with Darling Dance. Yeah, we'll go with the Darling Dance. Really? Yes! That was one of the best parts of the game. It has no bearing on the story whatsoever, but it was so much fun. It did for you for a while, then it moved over to Pokemon Indigo League for a while. Ah. Alright, Darling Dance is getting a note. Alright. So we're gonna go with the skirt clip. I think it's new skirt, actually. Yeah. To be honest, though, there was a decent amount of anime that I watched, not when I was a kid, but more so getting into 6th, 7th, 8th grade, middle school age. That's when, Toonami was a thing before Adult Swim. So Toonami used to be like an evening thing instead of a late night thing. And it used to be every day during the week. And they would show anime and like Outlaw Star and DBZ and all of that fun stuff. And eventually they moved Toonami to the nighttime during Adult Swim. You know, and that's where I discovered Cowboy Bebop and Wolf's Rain and Dot Hack Sign and among others, Yu Yu Hakusho. So there was Courage. I did watch a little bit of Courage. I have seen Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy. However, it was because my youngest brother was watching them and not me. Like, I was there, I was watching them, but it was not my choice of thing. Foster's Home was not one I watched. You finally watched Cowboy Bebop and you're trying to get Jill to watch it. Yes! Oh my god, Jill hasn't watched it? It's one of those, like, the first episode moves really slow, but you know what? Who the fuck cares? Because after the first episode, it is so good. It's so well done. Everything from the music to just the animation, the way the stories are told, the character development. Oh, so good. It is literally my favorite anime. It really is. Were you able to watch the movie? Is the other question. While the movie is not the greatest, it was still a decent story. Okay, so you did see it. She's seen the first episode, but she was saying she's got lots of other shows in the fire at the moment. You called BS. Dude. Corner her in VC and just share the shit out of it. It was God. No, it was God. It was God. Not good. It was God. It was definitely God. Just, I wonder, oh, I forget the name of it. I don't want to show that on stream. So for years in Japan, they've had vinyl for, like, the original soundtrack for Cowboy Bebop available, but it was never available in the States. They have pre-orders right now for vinyl for Cowboy Bebop soundtrack. And it's not like the entire soundtrack because that would be a little ridiculous. But I bought it. I don't even have a record player. And I bought the vinyl. I'm excited. And then they released on Spotify, they released the soundtrack, like all of it. The entire fucking soundtrack on Spotify. I've been listening to that nonstop for like 3 weeks now. It is so good. You know, some of the songs I'm like, man, I still remember all the lyrics to. I used to listen to it, like, I had burned CDs that from, like, stuff downloaded off of LimeWire and everything, and I would listen to them while I was in the shower or on my walk to school, or not school, but the bus stop, and Cowboy Bebop is considered the best anime dub ever. This is true. I have watched it in its original anime form with subs. I definitely do prefer the dubbed version of that, but it's still really fucking well done. Steve Bloom, Spike's voice actor, one of my favorite voice okay, let's be honest. My favorite voice actor, period. Like, I have a lot of favorites, but he is my favorite. Show itself is incredible, but the dub is amazing. Yes. Cowboy Bebop's the reason you love jazz. Dude, the Jupiter Jazz Part 1 and 2? Can we talk about the trans dude there? You know? If I'm remembering correctly, because it has been a while since my last watch through. You were confused? He's not trans? Okay. Yeah, well, I assumed that was what it was. Like I said, I haven't watched in a few years. Actually, probably 7 or 8. He was in prison and fed hormones. Oh, okay. See, the finer details escape me because I haven't watched it in so long. So that was my bad. I do apologize. Okay. All right. That whole part caught you off guard. Ah, gotcha. I think it did when I first saw it too. But, you know, I think that's kind of what they were going through for, because not necessarily for shock value, but to go, not everything is what it seems. I mean, I could be wrong. Like I said, I'm due for a rewatch. I'm due for a rewatch on a lot of things, but there's only so many hours in the day.
Catch.
I really want my husband to watch it.
Better get a move on.
Oh no, are they making me drive? Are they making me drive? I cannot drive. I am terrible at driving in games. Fuck. It's got a teddy bear though. Cute. I made the well, it wasn't really a mistake, but at the time at the time I tried to introduce my husband to anime, Cowboy Bebop wasn't available for streaming, and although I have the entire series on disc, at the time that we were watching, we didn't have anything to play DVDs on. I mean, we had an Xbox, but it was in the other room, and he's like, okay, I'll try that anime thing now, and I'm like... This was back when we lived in the apartment when we first started dating. So we didn't have any disc stuff in the bedroom. Everything was out in the living room, and he didn't want to move to the living room. So we chose, not Assassin's Creed, Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. And he just wasn't getting into it, which is unfortunate. I want him to watch Cowboy Bebop because I really think he would like it. So, note to self, find a puzzle game with driving. Oh, Jesus. Jesus, Ben. Although, I do need to take off choosing my next horror game. Nobody redeemed it. However, I was given 2 codes for games to play. Not as a sponsor. I won them in a contest, but I really want to play those games next after Vampire. So you watched it on Kiss Anime before they took it down. See, I wasn't into, like, Kiss Anime or anything. I was just looking on Netflix and Amazon Prime and Hulu and all that fun stuff. Oh, danger tingle. Danger tingle. And then... Oh, here's a kind of mind fuck though. Let's be honest. Have you ever had a moment in your life where you're just going along your day as you normally do, and all of a sudden someone mentions an anime that you loved when you watched it. You absolutely loved it, but due to time and your dumb brain being dumb, you completely forgot it existed. But as soon as someone mentioned the name, you were like, oh, yes! That was me with Paranoia Agent. That was one of the first ones that they played on late night Toonami. And I think it's only like 8 or 10 episodes long. 12? I don't know. It's very short. It's 1 season. And I recently went back and actually watched it again, and it is still as good. But someone had mentioned it, and I was like, wait, Paranoia Agent. Why does that sound familiar? I look it up. I see the poster for it. Like, oh, this. That one's trippy. And then there's, what was the one? Bama. Hold on. Bamadeus mentioned one on Twitter the other day that I went, oh my god, that one's been lost to time for me for ages. Oh, he's Bamadeus plays on Twitter, isn't he? Yeah. Let's see, what was it? Was it? Yeah, Ah My Goddess. Ah My Goddess. Spelled A-H. My Goddess. That one I completely forgot about too. It happened with Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends, but it did not age too well. Aw. Well, that's sad. Yeah, some things don't age as gracefully as others. So. Lore! Funny to see you here. I know, it's the first Tuesday of the month. It's our editing stream, my dear. We're getting near the end of it. We've got almost all of the... We just got 1, 2, 3, 4 more clips to place. 5, technically. Actually, 6, because I'm going to cut cut one of the clips into 2. Oh, I figured, so it's okay. You can stick around. We're still here. We're talking about anime, like, or TV shows in general that you forgot existed, even though you loved them when they came out. Due to time and brain fog and, you know, brain dumbness, you forgot about them completely until someone mentions them, and you kind of go, holy shit, how did I forget about that? Been planning on what to do this weekend to celebrate the big 3-0. Hey, there's nothing wrong with the big 3-0. The big 3-0 was the best year of my adult life. Let's be honest here. Actually going to spend a night in a mansion built in the... Oh, that sounds so much fun! Like, so much fun. Wow, okay. Alright, let's see. Leanne. There we go. There's the Leanne clip. And then, is it here? Oh, I'm human! I'm glad somebody thinks I am. You have the tower room, so you own a conservatory for the night. Oh my god, I need pictures, okay? Not sent to me immediately once you get there type thing. Send them to me once you are done with your overnight stay there, because I am seriously excited for that. And you turn 21 this month as well. You're gonna be legally allowed to drink, Logan? Gonna be legally allowed to drink. Let's go with... Okay, we'll go with this. Definitely take pics and videos. It might be haunted. This is the year drinking becomes way less fun. Oh, the scary part of turning 21 is that drinking becomes less fun. Yeah. See, for me, I wasn't a big drinker. I think I had... The only drinks I had before 21, most of them were under the supervision of my parents, and they were like Mike's Hard Lemonades. And then freshman year of college, I had some vodka pineapple. Like, vodka and pineapple juice, not like pineapple flavored vodka. And that was it. Before I turned 21, that was it. And then I hit 21 and it was kind of a moot point. And then right around 24, 25 is when I started not like heavily drinking, but actually starting to enjoy alcohol. And then it was like, bam, diabetes. Well, I had diabetes before, I'm pretty sure, but like, that's when it was diagnosed. For you, it was TwitchCon? Yeah. Yeah, I don't think I was around you too much while you were drunk. I missed the first night in the Airbnb. You weren't a big drinker, but a couple of your cousins would allow you to drink with them in the summer. So you like beer at too young. Yeah, it was all hard liquor for you, wasn't it? Yeah, I didn't like beer for the longest time. You drank so much back in the day, then you met your better half, and now you don't have reasons to get drunk anymore. Yay! It was just the first night and you didn't drink or smoke at all after that. Gotcha. Yeah, I didn't like beer for the longest time. My boyfriend at the time, once he started drinking beer, like, he was getting into craft beers and stuff, so he would get something new every time. And every time he would order something new, I'd take a sip, make the face, and then give it back to him unsatisfied. And yeah, it was not a thing. And then all of a sudden one night I have a frickin' Labatt Blue Light, and that was like my gateway beer. I'm like, oh, this is actually pretty good. And then that was it. Every other beer pretty much after that I've had no problem with. Smart move on your part, probably. Yeah. It allowed you to go to breakfast with me on Sunday. That's the impressive part. Because I think there were like 4 or 5 of us that were going to go to breakfast, and by the time it came around, nobody wanted to go. So you can no longer hold your liquor because of a bad night of too much wine. man opened a tab for you and you don't know how much you drank to this day, then left and you didn't see him again all night. Holy shit. Oh yeah, they were all gone. And you went to bed early. You didn't go to the... You didn't go to the party, right? It was a crazy night. You should try to remember more of that night. Fun times.
Let's
try her again.
Can I help you?
Demand answers!
Well, if you must.
I want the truth!
You can't handle the truth.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I thought you were in the... I don't think you were in the same car, but you made it. Oh, I'm not yelling that loud.
You can't handle the truth.
Okay. And then... I keep... No, what did I do? What did I do? Undo? Undo? Okay. Okay. I think we're good. Yeah, we're good. Okay. I apparently didn't actually click into the spreadsheet. Oops. That was almost a disaster. Immediately got embarrassed because you got sick the next morning. You couldn't go to the job you were supposed to be doing. Oh. Couldn't do the job you had. Okay. You hated beer till you moved again during college. Bought a case of, you don't remember what it was, but it was red with a horse on it. Anyway, it skunked and you weren't about to waste your only beer. Oh no. Well, it might have been Killian's Irish Red as well. I think they have a horse on theirs. It was Killian's? Okay. I should not know this much about beer. Alright, we're gonna go with happy and you know what, we're gonna go ahead and do this. Oh, I'm human! I'm glad somebody thinks I am. Save. Yeah, Killian's is pretty good. I haven't had it in a while, but yeah, Killian's is definitely pretty good. It wasn't a legal job per se, so you couldn't be fired since it was a university weekend job. Ah, gotcha. We're gonna go with hands-on, and then... No, we're gonna go with happy employees, and then hands-on. Safe employees are happy employees! That face I make at the end. You were just too embarrassed to show your face the next morning since you got sick and never spoke of it again. Aha. That was glorious. I know, right? That face right here. That's some, that's awesome. Alright, hands on.
Employees.
Yeah. It's because I'm hands-on, bitch. You can tell that Vegas is not happy with the length of my video because it's starting to stutter when it's changing from clip to clip.
Employees.
Yeah, that's the downside with this version of Vegas specifically, is that once it starts, because from here it's pulling directly from the files instead of making extra copies of stuff. So it's pulling directly from the files, and once there's so many files attached, it just freaks the fuck out. You need to zoom on that face. I will try. I actually probably will do that. Oh, this face isn't bad either. Are you able to zoom into your face on that one clip? I will. It won't look as good as, say, this zoom or this zoom, but it'll be there. And I mean, my zooms I can do here, although they look better, they still don't look great, which is why I want a new second webcam. Ugh? What are we ugging? Oh, it keeps scuffing you. I'm sorry. It might be me. No, it's not me. I'm not dropping frames. So this whole thing takes up the entire height of my second screen. So like literally the only two things I can see on my screen over here is the spreadsheet and chat. So like I can't see my events, I can't see my preview, I can't see if I've dropped any frames. All right, we did it. We did it. This is why I have a plan for the order in which I need to get new stuff. Hey, look, we did it on the first try. We're amazing. All right. We're amazing. Well, sometimes I feel like it's just ridiculous. You know, some of the stuff that you have to do with Ashley in that game, it's ridiculous. Also, I have to keep downing this water. I need to be hydrated for the morning. I have to go in and get blood work done. For my A1C, yay, diabetic. Yeah, and our family is cursed with deep veins. So I'm a hard draw. So I make sure I'm always like almost overly hydrated. I'm gonna wake up tomorrow and drink like 30 ounces of water. Like immediately wake up, drink the water with my pills, and then go about getting ready before I go. Because, yeah. Your mom compared the Rona to H1N1. Okay. Last week. Yeah, there was drama about the Rona at work today, and I don't feel like going into it, but it was a shit show. Alright. This... Oh, that's right, I gotta do... So you just had to nod your head. Yeah, they were all the way on the other end of the room. So I kind of was talking rather loudly from my cube. I wasn't engaging, but I was saying things. I don't think they heard me, which is probably for the best, if we're being honest. Because some of the stuff I said might have rubbed people the wrong way, and I might not have come home with a job. Might have come home with jobless today. But, you know. Yeah, you've done that stuff. Yay, passive aggressive. Well, my big issue is... It's not necessarily that I want to be passive aggressive. It's a matter of I know how I react when I'm in high stress situations like debates and such. The first thing that goes out the window for me is rationality. So I can't organize my thoughts, and that frustrates me, which in turn makes me cry, and then the fact that I'm crying frustrates me even more, and then I cry some more. Oh, you were stating you're too passive-aggressive, and so are... Oh, so's your mother. Oh, okay. But yeah, no, at work, like, it's one of those... I would love to engage in debate. However, unfortunately, apparently I'm not mentally equipped for that. And Ozzy, welcome to stream. How are you today? There you go. Get that scream in there. Oops, where am I? Oh. I'll fix formatting here in a minute. Didn't mean to scare you. Was trying to scare Cordy, but she never gets scared. I never get scared. I almost never get scared. There have been a few times. I mean, Ozzy's still got his sound effect. I try. It's like I want to. There you go. I do want to try. It's like I want to try to be scared, but then I'm just not. I don't know how. Maybe you'll find the scream scary at the right times. I think the thing that's gotten me closest to jumpy has been the real thunder sound effect that is down below that you have to use bits for, so please don't feel obligated to use that. I'm just stating that's the only thing that unexpectedly sometimes almost makes me jump. Well, there's a different type of fear. Oh. Fear of rejection. Death and taxes? Yeah, there's that too. I'm trying to think. My brain is not braining well tonight. You forgot how long your nails. Oh, you've got long nail. Wait. Oh, geez, I got your long. Oh, you got your long nails taken off. Now you have to learn how to not overwork your fingers while typing. Oh. So you're afraid to open water because you can't swim. Oh, you're afraid of open water because you can't swim. Oh. A fear of open water isn't as uncommon as you may think. That's weird. Wow. It's doing some weird things in this text box, isn't it? Yet you love pirates and probably was one in your past life who couldn't swim. You know, it wouldn't be unheard of. You'll be more direct with your sentence structure. No, it's okay. Don't even worry. It was one of the... What was hanging me up, Lore, was my brain didn't see your name. It saw Ozzy's name, and I thought Ozzy was saying that, and I was very confused. It was normal for pirates not to know how to swim. Because if you stay on the boat... Because that boat... Okay, so pirate ships could not turn on a dime. Doesn't matter what Sea of Thieves shows you. Doesn't matter what the movies show you. Ships that large have a rough time turning around. By the time they turned around, even if you were swimming, chances are they wouldn't be able to find you. Not to mention, sail directions don't work as well as you would think. Alright, let's see. We can make this a little bit bigger. Hey, look at that. Fits perfect. I did a thing. You'd expect most pirates to know how to swim. I think it was under the mentality, because a lot of people who signed up to be pirates were just common. Some of them were common criminals, some signed up for the glory, some of them were just looking for a job that paid well. And it was at a time where swimming wasn't a common skill among pretty much anyone except for maybe the rich who had time to quote-unquote learn. And yeah. Alright, so that looks good. Alright, let's see. Misfits, thank you for being my light in the darkness and keeping me in good spirits. I hope I can be your beacon when you need it. As always, I'll catch you on the flip side. Ooh, 10 seconds is like almost perfect. Alright, now we can add the last clip. Yep, I've got everything colored in, so... Hi. Hi. Let's get that cut off before I make the big inhale. Hi. Alright, there's gotta be... It's weird that you can't see the inhale on that. Still to this day, there are kids in every city who don't know how to swim because they never taught or never even stepped into a large body of water, pool included. Yep. Oh, it's supposed to keep... Come on. Alright, well, hold up. One more. Okay, cool. So now I can do this, set it to that, and do this. Hi. You'll learn eventually. Oh. Yeah, out of your immediate family, only your dad knows, and he never taught you or your sister. Oh. You'll never know when you need to swim for your life. You know, that's a fair point. That is a very good point. In your city, they made it a class you had to go to pass 4th grade. Ah, see, it was not required for us to learn how to swim, although in junior high, our junior high actually had a... had a pool, so we were able to swim in our gym class, and if you didn't know how to swim, they let you stay in the main pool that went only, you know, like, it went down to like 6 feet, but like the shallow end was like 3.5 or whatever, and, you know, they allowed you to stay there on swim days, but, you know, probably not really. You think that's what your parents told you. Oh, okay. Yeah. So we're actually going to be ending stream here. Only a half hour late. That's not terrible. So yeah, but we will be sending the love over to somebody else as usual. I'm sorry for the abrupt ending. But I do have a doctor's appointment early tomorrow morning, so let us find somebody to raid. But while we're doing that, the socials are Twitter and Discord. So abrupt. Ah, no, I'm terrible. I post changes to my permanent schedule there, slice of life stuff, going live posts. Twitter's got promotion of streamers I feel are deserving of your love and affection, and Discord has some pretty damn awesome people. Oh, Rambler's doing a... Oh, I love Rambler. He's doing a climbing stream, so he wouldn't be very interactive, however. Good night. You expect a personal call for compensation at whatever point. Yeah. Alright, so what we have, option-wise, we can go to Rambler's rock climbing stream. But there won't be alerts, and since he's by himself, you're not gonna get much interaction with him necessarily. Then there is somebody playing New World, somebody playing Late Shift, Elder Scrolls Skyrim, or Apex Legends. How are you folks feeling? Does anyone have a preference? You were having a deep and loving conversation with me, and I abruptly brought you out of your bliss just to dash your dreams of speaking with me all night. Aww. Sorry. I actually have to do my Duolingo too before I go to bed because I forgot to do it last night. Sorry, you're not under the influence. I see that. Alright. You get this from Renvi and you. Yeah, it's okay. I get this from Renvi and you quite a bit. It's fine. Don't even worry about it. Okay. So, you know what? I know who we're gonna raid. We're gonna pop on over to a Skyrim. He's only been going for 2 hours, so he should at least have another hour, hour and a half, 2 hours or longer, depending on his work schedule tomorrow. But tonight we are going to be raiding the Hip Barista. Sindru is a dear friend that I met in college. He is an awesome dude. You don't like picking, it's not your fault if someone's not happy. Fair. All right, so we're going over to Sindru and we're gonna show him some love. He is mainly a Skyrim streamer, although he does play other things. He's done Fall Guys, he's done some Sekiro, he does Resident Evil from time to time. He's got a fair variety, but his main game is Skyrim. Feel free to copy and paste if Twitch will let you those raid calls. Top one if you're not sub, bottom one if you are. Feel free to spice them up in any way you see fit. Yes, Lore, yes. Get it. Beautiful. Oh, I see you added the color. Awesome. I will be live on Friday night for Fright Night Friday at 7:45 p.m. EDT with more Vampire. And yeah, other than that, Saturday Control 2 p.m. Video will premiere Monday because I need a couple extra days. But with that, folks, hope you have a fantastic night. Love your faces. I'll catch you on the flip side.